The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And some room to maneuver. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Bo Scarborough, oh shit.
Once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, Wilson.
Nice.
And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Baldwin's first catch going to be good enough for a 1st down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jamie Collins in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Nice.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now, they had the box stacked. That run was going nowhere from the start.
And when you say stacked, you really mean it, don't you? Because when you're talking about a 46 defense, commonly known as the Bear defense, you're covering up the guys inside, and you're allowing other people.
No. Okay.
Back at the 15-yard line. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, that was my fault. I couldn't even get back on my
knees.
knees.
Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw is Wilson. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
It's a new defensive scheme I came across, man.
A lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
He opened.
Once again, Bobby Wagner. Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6.
No, I slanted out.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Underneath for Johnson. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Detroit! They'll give it to Chubb.
Whoa, I got in there? Wow, this game is trash as fuck, bro. No lie, dog. I thought you had me. He must have broke that tackle and just crept through there or something. That's crazy, dog.
Job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well
That's
executed,
crazy.
wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Nah, bro, you ain't running that back, bro.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air this out for Baldwin, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's
this new defensive scheme I came across, man.
You're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards.
Please do not let him run his back.
And a pretty good return here.
Because you got, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you did some moves and shit. I'm like, oh, damn, this nigga got away.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all the...
Well, this is taken. It's complete.
That was nice. That was
all
nice.
the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Baldwin. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. This is Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Ooh, nice one, nice one. I don't know how I moved my dude out the way. That was my fault.
For the Seattle touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
Damn, I tried to get out of the way. No, I wasn't trying to scramble. I was just trying to move around because I saw him getting close to me.
And it'll be a loss of 7. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now it's Lockett. Pushing through the contact. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now it's Wilson. Throw right side, caught by Davis.
Come on, bro.
And now running right through it. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Christian Kirksey in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Wow.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. This pass caught at the 4. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Out to kick is Janikowski. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Nice one.
Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
They mixing my buttons up on my defense, bro. That's crazy.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Wilson will throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Brings it just past the 15. Able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. 319. 319.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Going deep here for Landry. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Come on,
Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by
How does he get me? Okay, bro. All right. Yeah, I forgot. It's Madden. It's Madden. Anything can happen.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 53 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed,
why did he swerve so far like that?
Can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashad Perriman, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Caught right side, Davis. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Come here.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Ray Armstrong into dropping behind the line, and that's a loss of a yard.
Watching that body, body. Detroit! Pass!
First down, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
They're trying to big hit every time. See that? See what that do for you? See what that do? See what that do for you?
Cleveland. David Njoku.
Can't be doing that. You can't win games like that, bro.
Browns add 6 to their lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Oh, a nifty juke there. Tyler Lockett, the 40.
You can have that all game, bro. You can have that. You can have that all game, bro.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 105 yards.
They need to fix that. They need to stop when people can do moves all the time. They shake them every time, too. They need to fix that shit. Everybody don't get shook when they do a move now in real life now. Every time somebody do a spin or a juke on this game, them niggas fall on the ground. They need to stop that. It's making people look way better than what they is, man.
But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Second down, Mayfield. That's caught out left by Perriman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there, 26 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
first and 10. Mayfield. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Come on, bro. He's 95 speed, bro. Bro, score on offense, bro. I want you to score. God damn, bro. He got that man beat, bro. God damn. It don't even matter. He not even on that no more. So it don't even matter.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On third down, that's Carson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
I mean, batted balls, shit like that happen in real football on crucial downs. See, when even if it was my ball and you batted my shit, I couldn't even get mad about that shit, because that shit happens in real life.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And Justin Coleman brings him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Mayfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Yeah, the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it's Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Wilson now on 3rd down. He finds his man, Baldwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Wow.
Baldwin with it over the middle.
Wow, bro.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right.
Come on, bro. Don't throw across the ball. Thank you, bro. Stop. They need to fix that, man. I'm glad you ain't complete that shit, man.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready.
Man, you throwing across your body still, bro. You still shouldn't be able to complete no ball like that anyway.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Nice one, nice one. I missed running hard flat at Denzel Ward. That was my fault.
The line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down.
No.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
You're not catching him, bro.
It's a foot race.
Let's go.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Larry Ogunjobi able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Wilson.
Come here, bro.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, my God.
Down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Oh, my God,
the amount
bro.
of sacks that they've
is
absorbed
ridiculous.
in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, he's cut. Oh, my God, bro. All right, that's cool. No, you ain't running that guy. I don't even care about that.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Oh.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be
Post
careful
route.
of.
Lock it in the
Drive
post
your
route.
throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second
Told you
down.
that close HBL. I know that formation.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
He caught that?
Lockett with a grab over the middle. 23 yards on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL,
Thank you. Come on, pick that, man.
And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson throwing again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Come here.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick.
Boy, Randall got 4 picks.
This one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before
Got him.
there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more.
Got him.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashawn Perriman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are pouring it on. And it's up and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what's happened out here. Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
It's caught on the left side by Baldwin.
39, you got to get there.
Right at midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Come on, bro.
Another interception. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock,
he
time to throw it.
He only got 23 yards rushing, bro. That ain't nothing.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Mayfield.
Come on, Baker, man.
And this one is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching,
oh my
you still
God,
taking
bro.
shots like that
This
downfield.
is so hilarious.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Browns on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Bro, it ain't like you can come back. I don't care, bro. Like,
Bobby Wagner in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Lockett.
Spin back. There you go. Yeah, get tackled. Yeah.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. One last shot for Wilson.
Come here, bro.
And
let's go what?
Goodness, another interception.
Oh, man.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What you think he thought this was, bro? What he thought this was? I don't even play with the Browns, bro. Watch it. If he want to run it back, I bet you he gonna get the Texans. I bet you he gonna get the Texans. I bet you. Guess what? I'm gonna get the Patriots.